have something super, super exciting for you guys. I've been waiting for this all year long. I met with Sharpie at Creativation this year, Art Materials World, and they told me they were coming out with a box that had all the core colors in it, all 65 colors. Today, I'm going to show you all 65 markers. I'm going to show you how to label them. I'm going to swatch all 65 markers. I'm going to name them all and show you how to name them all. And I'm going to have a swatch chart that you can download. They sent me a sample and you guys can get it online too. You can get it at Blick, and there's Hyatt is another place that you can also get this. So there's 2 places to get it. I'll leave some links below so you guys can get this box. And right now I can tell you it's a steal, because it retails for about $100, but on Blick you can get it for $50. Okay, I'm gonna say that, and then hopefully it's still available, because I just did a video last week on 100 colored pencils from Walmart, and I went to link it and it was all sold out. But the thing with that sometimes is, like, if the initial run sells out, they'll make more. So just hold on tight, because that's what happened last year too. I did a box and then people were like, oh, I can't get it, and then like 2 months later it was available. So just if you can't get it right away, bookmark it and then come back later to get it. But hopefully this one's available right now, and I'm making the video today, so hopefully you'll be able to go out and get that box. I just saw it available like earlier this week. But anyway, so instead of $100, it's $50, which is a steal, because before you had to pay like over $100, maybe $200 to get every single Sharpie color, because you couldn't just get it in one box. But now you can get it in one box. I'm super excited. This is the fine tip. I would love something like this for the ultra fine tip, but right now it depends on if this one sells. So if you like this idea, go out and buy it so Sharpie will know that we like it. I think this is a great step forward for Sharpie, because it is really their core marker. And I feel like having all the colors available, because I did a video earlier this year and not everybody knew all the colors, that there were 65 unique colors. And then if you add in the metallic and the neon, you get 76 unique colors. There are also some retired colors, but that's the amount that you can get right now. So I think it's super great that Sharpie is doing this, so that way people will get an idea of what they can do with Sharpie and how many different colors, how broad their color palette is. I'm Jenny from Jenny's Crown Collection. I help you guys find the coolest art supplies for every project you're doing. So make sure you hit that subscribe button below, so that way you can get notified every time I make a video, because I like to have videos about Sharpie, about Crayola products, colored pencils, everything, crayons, markers, everything out there, so that you guys will know what to use. And when things come out like this, it's super exciting that I can share this with you and you guys can know. And I have swatch charts that you guys can download, so you can easily see all the supplies you have. I will say the one thing I'm a little disappointed with, and I'm going to make sure I go through it in the video, an easy way for you to identify all the colors, is they do not have the color name on the actual marker yet. And I feel like if they had the color name on the marker, it would just take them that one step above, because it's the same with super tips. People really want those color names, and I'm gonna take you through a process, because I know how to find all the color names, because I have all the colors labeled from other boxes, but the colors are all in order. So then when we go and we do these color names, as long as you don't take your markers out, you'll be able to get your box of 65 Sharpie markers in color order, and you'll be able to know what the name of that marker is. All right, let's get started. Here is our 65 count Ultimate Collection box. I'll show you a little bit. There's a little bit difference between this box and the other box. I'll show you real fast. So this one, you can see there's plastic, and when you take the plastic off, right here, there's like buttons on here, so it would just stand. It's nice that you can see all of them. They're all displayed. This would look really pretty on a shelf. The other box, so is the other Ultimate Collection. It is a little bit nicer of a box. It opens up. I don't have all of them in here because I used some of these to make a set for myself, but you can see it's a little bit nicer of a box. The thing is, if this is only $50 and it has 65 Sharpies, and the quality of the box is a little less and it makes it cheaper, I would rather have the quality of the box be a little cheaper. The only thing I probably would want them to change is on here. Do you see how all the color names are on there and it shows you the colors that come in the box? I am actually really surprised that they did not put the color names anywhere. Like if you look at this, anywhere, there's no color names. And that's where I think the differentiation will come, like if they really, people to like love these markers, I think that will just take them a class up if they have labels for these markers, because now they have them all together. Now name them so people will know, and then people will say, hey, Aqua's my favorite, or pink is my favorite, or jelly pink, or nano blue. They'll be able to know what color's their favorite. My box is a little disorganized. It's not the best storage system for Sharpies because there's a lot of space in here. But this is like all the Sharpies. So what I'm going to do is I am going to match the color from this box, because these are all labeled. Like if I pull it out, it says red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to match the cap with the actual color. That way I can get all my colors labeled. It would be better if these were all in correct order. Shame on me, huh? This is not a good solution. This is a beautiful solution. I love it. I'll just kind of demonstrate what I would do. So I take this one over. I know by sight that one is almond. So all of these I will already know because I've dealt with this a lot. And I would say, I would write almond right here. And I like to use just like a black Sharpie to do that. And that's what I will do with all the markers, okay? So that way I will know the colors. And then over here, I'm taking them in color order, so that way when you guys go to label them, I already will have all of them in order. So as long as you don't take yours out of the order, you guys should be set. And almond is below. So what I'm doing on these circles is because when you use a alcohol-based marker, going in circles is one of the really good ways to filling it in. And then what I'm doing is on half of the circle, I'm going a little bit darker. I'm going it over again. You can layer these up to like 6 or 7 times and get super dark colors, which is really cool for effects and stuff like that. So almond is below this time. Like, oh, I keep messing it up. So the next one that we're going to do is rose quartz. And rose quartz below. I just need to say it, below, and then I will get used to it, right? This is one of the Mystic Gems this year. So Mystic Gems, they brought out 14 new colors this year, which is awesome. I have a separate video where I just swatch all of the Mystic Gems. You should check that out. 14 new colors, that's a lot for a year. So that's really neat that they did that. And then our next one we have is Pink Lemonade. Pink Lemonade is below. I just have to tell myself that. Maybe I should have made them above, but I already made the chart. If you guys want them above, let me know. I mean below, then I can change it over for you guys when you guys download this. This one is jelly pink, and this one is one of those rare ones, so it's really neat that we now have this in one box, because before, to get this one, I got this one because I was able to find an 80s glam. That's the one it's in. But if you cannot find like an 80s glam, it was really hard to get. Otherwise, you had to get the 115 box. And that actually, I'm surprised, where there are 115 markers in there, but that one retails for a lot more than the 65. But that one doesn't have every single fine tip marker. So that's pretty cool that now this is retailing for 50. Who knows if it'll stay that way. Then we have pink right here, and pink is below. I think I'm going to have to remind myself this all the time. So funny, the tip for this is so different than the actual marker. The tip is like orange, and then it comes out like super pink. But you can kind of see some of these shading up in here. That's the real power with Sharpies, is to be able to have that ability. So our next one is, I believe it's this one, Lavender Mica. Lavender Mica below. Say that over and over again. Lavender Mica. Doing all these below. I'm not perfectly in the lines on this one. Okay, this one is light blue Topaz. It is also one of the new ones for this year. So let's see, light blue Topaz. And I put like the lighter ones in the middle. So I wasn't going to make a new swatch chart, but because I was making this new chart with circles, I was like, I might as well just take out all, so the metallics and the neons are not included in this set because they do not have the same formula. They are not alcohol based. So I really see why Sharpie did this, because if you're going to create art with these, they will all work together well. But if you're using like the neons and such, they won't work the same because they're not made with the same, already labeled, but you guys will be able to. Violet Shalandoni. You guys will be able to already have this. So you just have to follow along after you get the box. And you guys will be able to have this swatch chart too. It's gonna look super pretty. The color palette of Sharpies is so pretty, guys. So pretty. Okay, nope, little bit different of a tip. Okay, this one is called Aquamarine, not to be confused with Aqua. So the difference between this Aqua and the Aquamarine the Aqua above is this one has more gray in it. A lot of the Mystic Gems are quite a bit more, they have those gray undertones. They're called tones. See, when this dries, even though I went in the circular motion, you can't really see. It creates a very nice, smooth lines right there. So this one was Aquamarine. That one is Surf. Okay, Surf is right here, and it goes below. I think I'm getting used to this. Surf is another one. I feel like that was kind of hard to find. Yes. So this one I found because the Mystic Gems had a pack that was at Walmart, I believe, that had this color in there. So that's how I found this color. So a lot of times you'll have to buy like a few packs just to get all the Sharpie colors. This one looks very similar. This one's called Nano Blue. So Nano Blue below. Next one is this one. This one is Mint. Mint is below. And if any of these need to change, like I might switch the Aquamarine and the Mint around. I always tell you guys, this is like my test. I did it on the computer beforehand, but this is when I really look at the swatch chart and decide what I'm gonna do with it all. And because I've labeled all of these, I kind of know the names of the colors. Geode, it's one of the Mystic Gems. Like I said, the Mystic Gems do have that gray undertone. So they're all tones. So I did a video recently where I did all of like color theory. So in that video, I said I'm going to be incorporating the color theory a lot. So like I did this, these would be the tints in the middle, and then the outside is going to be like shades. And tints are just when you add white to something, and then shades are when you add black, and then tones are when you add gray. So we have this yellow one right here. Citrine, it's another Mystic Gems. Next one looks like this. This one is Leg Warm Orange. Maybe not. Let's see. See, the caps are very hard to tell. This one is Tangerine, guys. Like warmer orange will be coming up. So Tangerine, I believe, is down here below. Okay. And this one is Cabo Conagel or something. I don't really know how to say that. See how this one, it looks more gray to it. They make for a super pretty palette when you just use the Mystic Gems by themselves. This one is Solar Flare Red. And I guess there are variations to the colors too, but these are all looking pretty good. It's if you have some of the older Sharpies, so if you're like, oh, I have this older Sharpie, I don't know what color it is, it could be slightly different in color, so just to warn you. Okay. All right, so now I'm just gonna let you know, when I end a row, I will start at the beginning of the next row, so you guys will know how to follow along. Now this one, I think is Berry or Boysenberry, or maybe Power Pink. I think it is this one. Power Pink. Definitely Power Pink. Okay. Next one is Electric Pink. Wouldn't it be so awesome if the names were on it? See how this one's a slightly different than the pink? So pretty. Then we have, this isn't Boysenberry. Oh, this one almost looks like a Mystic Gems, but it's not. Just, it looks very grayish. But I don't think it comes out grayish. I'm not sure though. I'll have to get my recollection here. Oh yeah, it comes out super dark. So look at this Lavender Mica next to the Boysenberry. Do you see how that one just looks like it has a tad gray with this? What you can do, you know what they should do is come out with a lot of grays so you can actually mix them. Because with alcohol markers, you can mix colors. It's super neat. So they should come out with some grays so you can. Oh my gosh, that's gonna bug me, but it'll be fine. We're going for the contouring. This one looks super similar, but it's different. This one is Purple Harriet. Okay, so even though the caps were kind of similar on those, let's look. Look at how much darker it's going to be. So the caps aren't always like an indicator of the color that you're gonna get out of the marker, unfortunately. Purple Fluorite goes below. See how that one is different? It's like got more of that gray in it I was talking about. And next one is this one. It'd be a fun game to play. It's like name the colors just by putting them out and see how many people can get them all right. Lilac. I believe that's it. Sky. This one's got kind of a like purple undertone to it. See, I think sky would be more like the violet, whatever. This would be more like a violet color, to me at least. Our next one is this one. Blue Ice. Look at how pretty those are. They're so different, the colors are. Which is Turquoise. It's super saturated. Look at that, that's cool looking. Okay, I don't know if it really got the effect I'm going for. I might have to go over it a few times if I wanted that to happen. Get like the cool gradient. Okay, this one is Jet Set Jade. I love how they're coming together. This one is Lime. Lime, it goes below. Oh, can you see that? That's all right. I'm trying to do it like so you guys can see more of like the actual swatch, but then I'm like, oh, I have to make sure it's in the frame. We have Jasper Green. Now we have, let's see, Venus Green. Actually, you know what? Venus Green and Martian Green. And this is one where I'm going to test it out because they are very, very different. Look, that's below. So we're going to do that one. That's our Martian Green. This is our Venus Green. They are super similar in color, but we should be able to tell which one that is. I think that one's Venus Green. Yeah. So the Martian Green's like a little bit like yellower. That's one where it'll be super nice because the caps are so similar that it'll be super nice to have like the actual color written on it, so that way, because they are different in color, you'll be able to know which one it is. They did not put them by each other in the set though. This is Supersonic Yellow. This is Banana Clip Yellow. I feel like this is another rare one also. I actually have a sheet that tells you where all of these are in. So like it makes it a little bit easier to tell how to get them. But now you don't really need that sheet for this set, because now you can get them all in one set, which is amazing. I really like that when you have more than, okay. That one looks the same. Leg Warmer Orange. This is another one that is hard to get. So maybe if this set does well, they'll bring back some of their retired colors. All right, that one is peach. I think I like the circles better. I don't know if I should start doing circles. I make these charts in Excel, so I mean, I could do circles. It's not that hard. It's just a little bit harder to do. And now I'm going to the next line, just so you guys know, third line. Oh, that one's super dark. Super easy to tell. Rocket Fuel Red. Would I be able to do this chart if I had not already found all the names? No. So that's why it's great that you guys have this resource. Just follow along, find all your colors. Super, super pretty. Okay. All right, this one looks like that one, which is berry. I'm going to double check. Yep, that is certainly berry. Some of the caps are super small. And we have this one, which is magenta. Look at how pretty this chart is coming out. I love it. I'm so glad I redid it. It's like, I want to redo it. I told someone, and if you watch this video, I can't remember who it was. It was, I think, an art teacher, and she found the box. And so, actually, I want to thank you, because then I emailed Sharpie, and I was like, hey, can I do the video now? And they said, yep, it's available. Okay, I'm not finding this one. This one is odd. Huh. Interesting. So this is where the caps could have changed. That was ultraviolet. Let's look real fast. Okay, so that. Huh. I think these are the same. So this is an instance. Look at this real fast. So the caps are different, but the colors right here are the same. That's very interesting. It's actually, the cap is more accurate to the color than the previous one. So kudos to Sharpie for doing that. Ultraviolet is right here. Make sure. Yep, those are the same colors. So that's cool. All right, so this next one is this one. Purple, our favorite color. Blue. Look at how dark purple is. Isn't that crazy? I thought they might put like the standard colors all at the top. They didn't. So they could have put like all of the mystic gems on a line, but they didn't. So that makes it, if you were gonna try to label these, it would make it harder. Okay, there we go. Super, super pretty purple. Okay, this one is, I believe, my pile is getting smaller over here. Tanzanite. I decided, I was like that. I was trying to pick them out of that box that I showed you guys earlier, and it just was not working. So I dumped them all out so I could do it. So look at how saturated that one is. This is, so some of the Mystic Gems, this is Mystic Gems. This is more, I would say, not as much gray, or maybe a dark gray. And that one doesn't like have as much. This is like more gray. This is kind of dark. This is actually probably, is this another cap color change? So we have Techno Blue. I think it's techno blue, honestly. Yeah, I see blue in here. Okay, so it's probably the sun on that one for me. So this one is techno blue. Look, that one's super. So see how this one, the Tanzanite, had like a darker, it almost looks purpley. It has like darkness in it. This one's pretty pure blue. Okay. Ooh, I know what this one is. It's Celestial Gray. Like I said, you start recognizing these colors. So you see them so often. Though, I will say, with markers a lot of the time, you don't get super, super light colors like you would with like a colored pencil or something. So even my interior is kind of dark. But this one is slate gray, I believe. Yes. I cannot get that circle right. Oh well. We are on the next one, which is Aqua. Remember how we had the Aquamarine earlier? That might actually have more white in it than gray. This one, watch when we do it. So Aqua's right here. I'm gonna switch Aquamarine and Mint when you guys have it. Look at that. So that is the difference between like a tint and a just regular saturated color. Look at that. That is a lot. And then you have your Aqua. So it goes like this one, and then this one. So maybe I should switch this one. But this one is a little bit greener. That's what it makes it hard about doing a 2D chart like this. Okay. It's Argyle Green, maybe. No. These all look so similar. This is another one. I'm just gonna double check. It's always good to double check. So that's our color. This is Argyle. And this is Galaxy. Yep, it's Argyle. I could tell right away. I think Argyle Green is another one that's kind of hard to get. So it's super cool. It's in here. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, you know what this one probably is? Galaxy Green. Right there. And they're by each other on here too. So they're pretty similar. See, this one's just like a little bit greener. That one has more of like a gray tint to it. Or is it gray hue? It's probably hue. I'm probably saying it wrong. Okay. And this is going to be our Martian green. Next we have right here is Amber. This is another Mystic Gems. So can you see the banana clip yellow above that? And see how this one is just like a little bit different? I think this one, well, it definitely has more of an orange hue. That other one has more of a yellow, but I also think this has more gray added into it. Then we have right here is Orion Orange, which is, it's pretty red to me. If you look at it, it's got a very reddish hue. Jupiter Red looks like the tint of it. If you look at that, like it looks like a little pinker. Actually, I shouldn't have put anything there. Okay. That one looks like it. So this is Racy Red right here. Right, I am starting on the 4th line. I know this one is brown. It's pretty easy. There's not a lot of browns. This one is almost like a black if you see it. I mean, it's not like black, but it's almost a brown. It would be nice to have more. That's what they should do, is make like a multicultural set where they have a lot of different variations of brown. That would be super cool. And people could do like skin tones and stuff. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Okay, with it, that'd be really super neat. This one, I thought they would put violet up there, but they put Valley Girl Violet right there. I mean, or purple. So Valley Girl Violet. I feel like this is another one that's a little more difficult to find. But see how it's more, got that more like reddish hue in it. Our next one is, nope, not that one. It's that one, Intergalactic Indigo. And this one, like, the cap lies to you. This one is like super dark. I put it up in the corner for a reason. Look at how dark that is, and the cap is like super, super light. Like, this one is not accurate at all. Okay, the next one is blue. That one is super easy. Like, I could see that one in my sleep. So blue is up here. Okay, brilliant blue. Peacock blue. So this one is a Mystic Gems also. Look at how dark that one is though. That one is super dark. It's pretty though. I like it. I know the next one. Super easy. I don't have to compare it at all. That one's black. Our next one is navy. See, this one almost has like a gray or a black mixed into it. You can see. All right, this one is dark matter gray. This one has got like a more reddish hue to it. Undertone, I guess you'd say. So this one is definitely like more like a bluish gray or just a gray. This one is Teal Tiger's Eye. I know this one, it's green. This is like one of the most common Sharpies out there. So it's super easy to spot. We got a space for it right here. Though I would say this one does not strike me like this is more true green. This seems like it has a bit of a like black to it. It's super dark for like a green, but if you're marking things, it'd probably be better to mark it with that. This one I know is yellow, super easy. This one, it's orange. Starting to get down here. This one seems redder to me, honestly. Like warmer orange seems more like orange to me than orange does. This seems like a red orange to me. But I can see if they did this a long time ago, and they did it, now it's hard to change colors if they would change the color. This one is Optic Orange. Next one we have is red. Which is Racy Red more red, or is this one more red? I don't know. And our last one. Here is Jupiter Red. Is that? I hope you guys like this video. Look at how pretty this chart is. Oh my goodness. I'm like in love with this chart. I love the circles. I think I'm going to do this more often. These are so pretty. All the colors. I'm so glad that Sharpie released 65 colors. Now we can have all of the Sharpies in one box. So let me know, do you guys like this? What is your favorite color on here? Are you going to go out and get this box? Right now I think it's a still, so you should go out and get it. Hopefully, like I said, the ultrafine will come out like this. And I want to thank Sharpie for giving me this box, so that way I could swatch them for you. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.